Hey everyone, thanks for being here. I'm really excited about today's video because we're diving into a wild hypothetical, the 2026 Ford Mustang GT Turbo S. Now, full disclaimer, Ford hasn't officially announced a GT Turbo S model for 2026. But for the purpose of this review style breakdown, we're going to imagine what such a performance-oriented Mustang could be like, based on what we do know about the 2026 Mustang lineup, current Ford powertrains, and what enthusiasts have been speculating. Think of it as a what-if super muscle car review. So, let's jump into the features, the performance, and whether this dream Mustang could actually make sense, starting with the exterior. Exterior features. Body panels. Picture a Mustang GT turbocharged beast. Muscular, wide, and aggressive. The GT Turbo S would likely borrow the same fastback or convertible body styles as the 2026 Mustang. But to match its Turbo S performance, imagine reinforced body panels, possibly with aerodynamic tweaks, a more sculpted hood, flared fenders, and aggressive side skirts. These design touches wouldn't just look cool, they would help channel air efficiently, reduce lift at high speeds, and give the car that planted performance car feel. Headlights. The 2026 Mustang is expected to include sharp, modern LED headlights, and the dashboard preview shows a more refined, angular design. In our Turbo S vision, these headlights could be upgraded to a more performance-oriented LED matrix system, allowing adaptive light patterns, better visibility in corners, and potentially even dynamic bending lights. Functionally, this kind of lighting helps with safety and driving confidence, especially if you're pushing hard at night or on a winding road. Taillights. Mustang's signature tri-bar taillights are likely carried over into 2026. For our imagined GT Turbo S, those 3-bar taillights could be further accented by sequential or animated LED effects, giving the rear a more modern and aggressive feel. Plus, performance versions often integrate diffuser elements or rear aero that frame the lights, so those panels could be more sculpted to help with downforce and also to provide better cooling, especially if the car runs hot at high speeds. Grille. A high-performance Mustang needs a grille that works as hard as it looks. On the Turbo S, the front fascia might feature a larger, more open grille with active shutters that open when the engine or brakes need cooling, and close when cruising to improve aerodynamics. Combined with lower air intake ducts, this grille design would enhance both performance and efficiency, delivering more air when needed and reducing drag when not. Also, a sporty mesh or honeycomb pattern grille could underscore the Turbo S's aggressive identity. Interior comfort and convenience. Seats. Inside, the GT Turbo S would likely come with sporty, bolstered seats. Think Recaro style or Ford's performance seats, offering excellent lateral support during hard cornering. These seats might be available in leather, Alcantara, or a mix, with contrast stitching and possibly Turbo S badging. The benefit: you stay stable and comfortable even when accelerating hard or taking tight bends, without sacrificing long drive comfort. Dashboard. The 2026 Mustang dashboard has been previewed with a 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster and a 13.2-inch center screen for infotainment. For the Turbo S version, those screens could show performance data like turbo boost pressure, oil temperature, and lap times. A driver-centric layout would make it easy to glance at crucial information without losing focus. Materials would likely be premium, soft touch surfaces, possibly carbon fiber or aluminum trim, reinforcing that high-performance feel. Infotainment system. Ford's Sync 4A or similar system is expected in the 2026 Mustang, with a large center screen and advanced connectivity features. In the Turbo S, this could be paired with performance telemetry, customizable driving modes, and possibly even a launch control screen where you can track 0 to 60 times or G-forces. The system would also support Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and perhaps a premium sound system, making this not just a track toy but an all-round daily driver. Steering wheel. For a high-performance Mustang, the steering wheel would be a beefy, sport-style rim, likely wrapped in leather or Alcantara with a flat bottom for extra legroom and sporty feel. Multifunction buttons could manage drive modes, infotainment controls, and possibly a dedicated Sport Track switch. Precise, weighted feedback from the steering would make the car feel alive, letting the driver sense exactly what the front wheels are doing. Powertrain components. Engine. Now, here's where the Turbo S concept gets interesting. We know the 2026 Mustang GT uses a 5.0-liter Coyote V8, rated at roughly 480 horsepower or 486 horsepower with active exhaust for current models. In a Turbo S version, imagine Ford adds a twin-turbo or supercharged system on top of that V8, pushing power significantly higher, maybe into the 600-plus HP range, purely speculative. The purpose of adding forced induction would be to boost torque dramatically, improve acceleration, and give the car a super muscle character. With proper cooling intercoolers, upgraded radiators, the Turbo S could maintain performance even under heavy load, making it a beast on the track and in straight-line sprints. Hybrid option. While there's no confirmed hybrid GT Turbo S from Ford, there's speculation in some sources that a hybrid Mustang could be introduced. In our imagined version, a mild hybrid system might be added, combining an electric motor with the V8 to provide instant torque, improved throttle response, and maybe even support a Sport EV launch mode. The benefit of hybridization would be better efficiency when cruising, regenerative braking, and possibly a small electric boost when launching, all without compromising the raw power that Mustang fans love. Safety and driver assistance. Airbags. Any high-performance Mustang would also have to be very safe, so we imagine a full set of airbags, front airbags, side airbags, curtain airbags, to protect occupants during aggressive driving or unexpected incidents. Ford's use of modern chassis and structural design would integrate these safety elements without compromising weight or rigidity, ensuring that performance doesn't come at the expense of safety. Parking assist. To make daily life easier, the Turbo S would likely include parking assist systems, such as rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, and perhaps even a 360-degree camera in high trims. These features would help with maneuvering in tight spaces, especially since performance cars often have wide bodies or low profiles that make visibility tricky. Having parking assist ensures that despite its performance edge, the car remains practical for regular use. Electrical and lighting systems. Battery. If we imagine a hybrid Turbo S, there would need to be a battery pack to support the electric motor. It might be a compact lithium-ion battery integrated into the structure in a way that doesn't compromise trunk space or weight balance. This battery would store energy recovered from braking, regenerative braking, helping feed torque to the electric motor when needed, and enhancing both performance and efficiency. Lighting. As mentioned, the Turbo S would likely feature advanced LEDs, adaptive matrix headlights up front, signature LED tri-bar taillights in the rear, and performance-style daytime running lights. These lighting systems wouldn't just be for style. They improve visibility during spirited driving, adapt based on steering or speed, and enhance safety in low-light conditions. Charging. If there's a hybrid component, the Turbo S might use regenerative charging rather than plug-in. That means the car recovers energy when braking and stores it in the battery. This system helps the electric motor support the V8 during acceleration and also improves efficiency over time. Since it's not a full EV, you wouldn't necessarily plug it into a wall, making things simpler for a performance-oriented driver. Cargo and utility. Trunk space. Mustangs are known for having modest but usable trunk space, especially in the fastback version. According to previews, the 2026 Fastback has about 13.5 cubic feet of trunk volume. In our Turbo S version, that space might be slightly reduced if we add hybrid components, but Ford would likely try to maintain as much practicality as possible. You could still fit weekend bags or a small set of luggage, making the car usable beyond just high-octane driving. Folding seats. Mustang Fastback rear seats typically fold down, giving a little more flexibility for cargo. In the Turbo S, we could expect the same folding rear seats, allowing larger items to be carried when you're not using all the passenger seats. It's a useful feature for a performance car, making it more than just a two-seater toy. Roof rails. Given the Mustang's sports car lineage, the Turbo S likely wouldn't have roof rails. They wouldn't fit the aerodynamic, sleek design, and they'd detract from the car's performance orientation. Instead, the focus stays on speed, handling, and aesthetics, not utility. Pricing. Since this is a speculative Turbo S model, we don't have official Ford pricing. But we can make an educated guess based on 2026 Mustang GT and performance variants. The 2026 Mustang GT Fastback has an MSRP around $46,885 United States dollars for some trims. A highly tuned, turbocharged V8 inches Turbo S version could easily push into $70,000 minus $80,000 plus, depending on how aggressive Ford gets with performance, hybrid systems, and extra features. This hypothetical price would reflect the high-performance engineering, added turbo or hybrid hardware, and premium interior options. Release date. The 2026 Ford Mustang is expected to be available in dealerships starting late 2025, with production beginning around October 2025. As for a GT Turbo S variant, since it's conceptual in this video, there's no confirmed release. But if Ford did introduce something like this, you might expect it as a limited or special edition perhaps a year or two into the 2026 generation cycle, depending on demand and engineering feasibility. Ending note. Alright. That's our full breakdown of the 2026 Ford Mustang GT Turbo S, a purely speculative but seriously fun vision of what a next-gen, high-performance, turbocharged Mustang could be. We blended what's real, Ford's 2026 Mustang updates, with some creative wish listing, turbocharged V8, hybrid assist, aggressive aero, to imagine a car that could bridge muscle car tradition and future performance. If you enjoyed this what if review, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more concept-style reviews and real-world test drives. Let me know in the comments, would you want a Mustang GT Turbo S? What specs or features do